then who is important? The monk is important or the taxi driver is important? If all the monks die, nothing will bother you, nothing will affect you. But only if the taxi drivers go on a strike, your life will get affected. Do not try to become a monk. Live a fulfilled life. Then bring meditation to it. Then the life becomes totally fulfilled. The Upanishads teach to renounce your ego. It teaches to renounce your anger. It teaches to do good deeds. But these deeds can only be justified if they are done with a large number of people and not in a monastery, not in an ashram. This is the reason why the Upanishads have defined sannyas. For it, sannyas does not mean to escape from life. The Upanishads teach to be non-possessive. How can you be non-possessive if you do not possess? You have to possess at least something. The beauty is to have it and then to be non-possessive. The other side of being non-possessive is to be non-attached. Only when you are non-attached, then you can become non-possessive. It is obvious that to possess something, you have to go out and earn your money. You have to go out and put an effort. You have to work hard. Only then you can possess something, you can own something. And then you can really become non-possessive. First you have to have something. Then non-attachment is a possibility. If you don't have a car and if you say I am not attached to a car, it is foolishness. It is not an argument. It is a statement of a defeated person. You have to enter the pool to learn swimming. You cannot learn swimming sitting on the bench of the swimming pool. By living in a monastery, by living in an ashram, you cannot possess. You have to work and possess. Doing nothing, possession is not possible. If possession is not possible, non-possessiveness, how can it be possible? You have to get something to let it go. You cannot say, I am let going of BMW. You don't even have the money to travel in a bus. Then you cannot say, I have let go of BMW. First bite, then talk about letting it go. In an ashram, in fact, you will unnecessarily boost your ego. You will feel as if you have already reached a state of godliness. As soon as you shave off your head, you think that visa to heaven is granted. That you have already become a super loving children of God. While the others who are outside, they are sinners. If you are thinking so, then it is your mistake. In fact, it is the other way around. The monks are more bigger sinners because they are not exploiting, enjoying the beautiful life given to them. They think by doing such a thing, they have found peace. This is bullshit. The truth is, they have found nothing. You can find only something when you look for it. You cannot find something when you are all alone. When you are totally lonely in the monastery, these monks are lonely. Nobody meets them. Nobody comes to them. They don't even go outside. In the loneliness, you are going to find nothing but depression. You will find that such monks are mostly depressed because they do not have any opportunity to look for the real truth. then they fall into the trap laid down by the Guru to look for the peace within themselves. Do not argue the word within themselves. It is the way of God. Does not mean going within them. In themselves, here it means looking for peace among a small group of monks who have escaped from life and gathered into a monastery. Their peace breaks as soon as they step outside the monastery. Such monks are very happy and peaceful when they are in the monastery. But as soon as they step out of the ashram, they lose their peace. Because then the circumstances totally change. And they are not used to such circumstances. They don't even remember the roads. The fighting spirit within them gets diluted, living in an ashram, in a limited space. The true meaning of the Upanishads is to rejoice your life, to live in each and every moment, but in a wider parameter, and not in a limited space, not in an ashram which is almost like a jail. There is no freedom. Life has to be lived as it is, knowingly that it is changing, and remembering continuously the unchanging. Keep yourself in unchanging. Be a witness. And go on living in the changing. Remain a witness. Just let the changing flow. Let there be joy in everything. Do not judge. Do not argue with the change. Because it is the way of God. Only such a life, such a living will take you into bliss.